believe that I have everything I need right now within me and without me to make me happy. And I believe that each one of you has that too, right now. Has anybody here walked the Camino de Santiago or heard of the Camino de Santiago? Yeah? Yeah? You've walked it? Oh. So you should be doing this with me. So the Camino de Santiago is, in English, the Way of St. James. And the relics of St. James are in the city of Santiago in the northwest of Spain, in a cathedral, under a cathedral. And the Camino, the Way of St. James, actually spreads right across Europe. And even in WrocLove, you have Friends of the Camino of Santiago, and people walk from their homes throughout Europe, and they have been doing that for over 1,000 years. So it's a traditional route of pilgrimage. All I need, I have. So that's me with my gear walking the Camino de Santiago. In fact, all you can do is carry a backpack on your back. You have a pair of walking boots, one change of clothes, and every day you have to empty and fill your backpack, and all you have to do every day is walk for 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers. Very simple life, but having everything you need on your back makes you free. Having such a simple life makes you free, and it was one of the most freeing experiences of my life to do the Camino de Santiago. A month is a long time for anybody really to take off work, to stop your normal day-to-day activities. And I actually freed up a month because I'm an entrepreneur, I work for myself, so I was able to make my own time. But it wasn't until I started the Camino that I realized quite how long a month is, especially when all you're doing every day is walking. And it can be such a challenge that often people can't complete the Camino. Just the whole mental attitude of really getting out of your normal day-to-day activities. Okay, there are my ugly feet. You get a lot of blisters when you're on the Camino de Santiago. A lot of people have knee problems, foot problems, and the physical side of it, I didn't even know if I would actually be able to complete the Camino because it's 790 kilometers long. And the physical side was bad in the beginning, but actually the mental side is the hardest part because you go through a whole array of emotions when you're walking the Camino de Santiago. And you go through different stages. The first week is about the pain. The next couple of weeks, it's about your emotional state, maybe about relationships that you're in or issues that you may have. Some people walk the Camino for different reasons. Some people are doing a penance. Some people, I've met an American couple who had lost a child. I've met people who just do it for health and well-being, spiritual reasons. So you go through a whole array of stages, but the last week is a joyous week, and it was one of the most joyous times of my life. I'm stronger than I realized. Yeah, I didn't even think I'd really finished the Camino. That's me celebrating in different stages along the way, and that's me at the Finisterre, the end of the world. It's what the Romans thought was the end of the world in the northwest of Spain. So I'm stronger than I realized, and now I want to do something more, so I want to challenge myself more and keep challenging myself. Helping hands are everywhere. Everybody helped me to complete the Camino, and when I came back here, people are still helping me now to move along in my life. From the family, from my brother who bought me the walking boots to do the Camino, my mother who brought me the jacket, the people that you see in the photos there, we all helped each other. We all enjoyed giving a hand to each other, and we helped each other reach Santiago by giving something, be it a walking stick, be it a water bottle, be it plasters for your sore feet. It was a joy for each of us to help each other. That was a great night. We sat around a table sharing our experiences of the highlights of the Camino so far. We weren't actually finished, but we were near the end. And the people at that table are from several different continents. And it was just a really simple meal, a really simple evening, really simple stories, and actually the simplicity of it was what was so beautiful. The first morning when I started walking the Camino de Santiago, the photos don't do it justice, but we were walking above the clouds, and we were walking over the Pyrenees Mountains. It was early in the morning, and your senses are alive. Your body, your heart is pumping because you're walking up a hill, and you feel a commune with nature. And throughout the Camino, you go through various vegetation, very varied countryside, and you feel connected. You feel connected to the people that you're walking with. You walk alone often as well, and you feel connected to nature. That man with the huge rucksack ended up being my walking partner. We actually met on the Camino, and we walked at the same pace. It's very hard to find people that you walk at the same pace as. And we started the Camino, we just met at the beginning, we finished the Camino together. I'll always share that experience with him in my heart. He lives in El Salvador, and I don't know if I'll see Edwin again, but we shared an amazing experience in our lives together. And he looks very humble and unassuming, but he actually had so many amazing stories that I learned from him. And I said to him one time, I said, Edwin, you've got a novel inside you. And he said, yeah, I'm interesting, haven't I? Ask for what you need. There were really tough times on the Camino. I'm from Ireland, so we're not used to heat and we're not used to sunshine. And it was really hot in parts of the Camino, and I actually didn't think I'd survive the heat more than anything else. And I prayed for help to help me get through one day when I was really, I didn't think I could do it anymore. I was on my own and it was blistering hot, and I prayed, and clouds came over me and shadowed me. Drops of rain came and cooled me. It was amazing. And I find in life, if I ask for what I want, I invariably get it in some form or other. Edwin and I are standing outside a church, a 12th century church there in the area of Galicia. And that place was a really magical place for us, and independently for different reasons. And it led me to question my spirituality. It led me to question what I don't know, what is unknown. And it led me to enjoy that element of my being and my life. Living out of a rucksack, I realized how little I need. And when I came back to WrocLove, I decided that I needed to actually offload some things. So my last message to you is that just simple life, getting rid of the needless things, lead us to freedom and ultimate happiness. Those are just photos of some of the paths, the people who have led us before, like the Romans and the old pilgrims. That was a pilgrim hospital. Last slide. So it's all about the journey, not the destination. That's a message of the Camino that I've learned, and it's also a message for all of us in our life. Every step of this life, this journey is what counts. Thank you very much.